Anyway, yeah, welcome to another edition of What the Fuck Happenings YouTube Atheist Community and Stickam. No, I ain't chat fun. That's Stephanie Strand, and it's just depressing as hell. I mean, 172 views or something like that. You know, just disgusting. Yeah, YouTube is just so broken. I forgot to put these plants out. Damn. Yeah, I can do that. Pretty much. Yeah, I think I can do it. Yeah, with the camera. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so last night I bailed a little early just because I was really tired. Yeah, I wasn't too good yesterday. It wasn't a great day. Anyway, the day before wasn't too good either. But I do seem improved today, so that's good. The extra sleep probably helped. Anyway, so last night wasn't, a totally waste of time. It wasn't totally a waste of time. It's probably a better way of saying that. But it just wasn't what it needs to be. Cat, you already know the cat though. No, I'm not. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, it was serviceable enough. Argued about some crap. People don't really get anything. They really don't want to change anything. The namesayer, nitpicker, bullshit engine just keeps running. Doesn't really matter how right your answer is. It's not right enough for these people, and it just seems like all these problems have simple solutions, and nobody wants to do it. It's just nobody wants a simple solution. Pay your bills. Well, no, what do you mean pay my bills? That doesn't sound like a good idea. Can't we come up with some other kind of convoluted system where, I pay rich people money forever? I don't want to just pay my bills. That's, too obvious, too simple. Whatever, you know what I mean. I'm just making a... Hey, you keep trying to trip me. I'm finding that a little irritating. He does this thing where he walks underneath my feet. Which is not probably good for either one of us in the long run. Asparaguses. I want to find stuff to video. I got the macro camera with me. Yeah, well, that's really cool. Claws. Anyway, I can't move, cat. You're slowing down my agenda. Sorry, this is a little bit disconnected. A little chilly. I'm forcing the issue. I refuse to wear clothes. It's summer. So I'm insisting that the weather has to suit me. It's not really working out, to tell you the truth. But, who cares? Work, smirk. Oh, here's the other greenhouse. I'll open that. Yes. Highly complex and sophisticated. Anyway, but it did work, actually. Pretty much. Everything's sort of thriving. Mostly. I gotta transplant these babies today. So, yep, too many of them. Quit following me, cat. Yeah, so I'm not making a video now, right? Yeah, pretty much not. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, I have to change the agenda. I have to just quit making the same old, talky, conversational videos, because they're just getting ignored. YouTube's a terrible medium for this whole debate thing. There's no structure here. There's obviously no indexing, no continuity, no connections. It just doesn't fundamentally work for this purpose or any purpose. I mean, when people can write music and play music and do all this stuff rather competently, and it basically gets ignored, there's something wrong. The world's broken, YouTube's broken, whatever's broken, but it's broken. And fixing it's going to require changing something, because this isn't working. I mean, especially when you can just, I could just critique my own performance and say after 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, whatever the fuck I've been doing this isn't good enough. I gotta do better than this. Wish it didn't get quite as wet back here as it does, but I figure if I cut out some of this stuff, it'll dry out more, and therefore be more pleasant. Maybe I'll do that today for a workish kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, I could show you the pond, right? Yeah, there's nothing going on in there though. Nothing. I need to clean up the mess properly. But it is very nice back here. I'm liking it, but the mosquitoes will be a problem, so I'll have to work that out eventually. So yeah, I'm just thinking about, again, it's just, you know, it's a combination of organizing the message, you know, breaking it down into component parts, you know, evolution, psychology versus philosophy, and then even the ethics arguments that you have to go over and over again with people, which are just, it seems insane to have to explain that, oh yes, you're one sentient organism, the game is played on a much bigger field, and you know, the fact that you scored a goal really doesn't matter too much because your teammate, you know, broke his leg, and you know, so obviously this wasn't a good trade-off. You know, this kind of, there's strategy to this game, and the strategy has to be played with all the players playing, not just one player. You know, if you're going to hit a home run, it's good to have people on base, kind of, you know, use sports analogies, but it just doesn't work as a one-man show. Your individual life is not the game you're playing, whether you you know, getting people to understand that. So anyway, but these are the separate categories of subject. You know, and so you can break it down to 5 or 6 subjects of the nature of our existence, that describe the nature of our existence, and through those subjects you get to the more complex, nuanced aspects of what is good social policy, what is good democratic creation, organization. You know, they get into the education reform, you get into these different other sub-subjects that are you know, based off of those categories. And then you know, the ultimate conclusion of the whole thing is that it basically is a zero-sum mess. I mean, you really can't play the game to win. You can only play the game to minimize losses. And although minimizing losses is good, that's not winning. You know, losing less is not winning. I mean, it is in a sense. I mean, you can't deny the fact that losing less is winning, in the sense that there's value in reducing the losses, and that's a positive thing. It's automatically made positive. So you can't deny it's automatically made positive. But you also can't deny that it's not a profit either. Minimizing losses, having a smaller accident, you know. You know, it's just not shitting less in your pants. Yeah, it's good, but it's not winning. Yeah, and so the rest of it is just methodology, you know what I mean, the strategy shit. The rest is just coming up with a strategy or a practice I can get myself caught up in, new habits. You know, my old habit is make video, and make video isn't good enough. So I've got to do less of make video and more of make something more substantial, better, more concise, more listenable, more attractive, more you know, sweeter. You got to put a better packaged food item on the shelf. It has to have a nice label, and has to look the right color brown, and it has to be blah blah blah, you know, this bullshit that you have to do to make things consumable in this cheap, tacky world that we live in. To get to the cheap, tacky brains, to try to make them less cheap and tacky. You know, it just does seem like an awful lot of work. You know, and I'd like it'd be nice if I could just you know, I mean, I keep arguing these things. I really don't want to be the bus driver. I sort of want to be the navigator or something. I don't want to be the pilot. I want to be the co-pilot. I want to, you know, I'd really like to be the background guy and the foreground guy. You know, but I guess I'm stuck with what I'm stuck with. Yeah. And I don't know if it, you know, I mean, you know, it's difficult to say what's required. I mean, you know, is it possible to create an organization of people that can collectively work together and actually accomplish something? You know, when the goal is kind of ambiguous and difficult. So again, I am working with Old Fan on some of these projects, and so we'll see what we can do. You know, blending some of our efforts. But I mean, we're both kind of idiotic in that we both try to do way too much. So that's a little bit, you know, destructive to the cause. But I'm also a creature of horrible habits. You know, once I get into a habit, you know, it's hard for me to change my habits. But so I have to do some of that. I have to just think differently about thinking. I spend way too much. I lose too much time. You know, not doing, but thinking about doing. So I got to do more doing instead of thinking about doing, kind of thing. So anyway, you know, this is just the current agenda. Is more about you know, not so much making the argument, because I think we've got the elements of the argument together, and now it's just the performance issues. You know, it's just the packaging and sales and distribution, and you know, it's got to have a catchy name, and it's got to do this and do that. I mean, you know, all just the absolute, you hate to even have to go there kind of crap. But it is a requirement of the way the world works now. So we'll do what we have to do. I really got to sharpen my chainsaw. I mean, some of these branches are kind of nice, but I don't know if they really help the aesthetics any. You know, but we'll see. Trim stuff up here. See if I can get stuff to start rounding a little. This is really filled in nicely. Pachysandra. This really is a nice ocean of it here now. And such. I don't know if there's much else. Blueberry bushes are a little tough to keep the deers off of, but I should get something out of them. I'm going to have to net it up a little better, keep the birds out. If the deer don't get it, then the birds do. So, I got so much to do here. Ooh, sun, that's good. Sun helps. Yeah, see, there's something to video, but it's not much anyway. But it's something, so maybe we'll video it. Because it's something. We'll forget-me-nots. I think I've done them before, more than once actually. You see, this camera's really good at macroing. Now, see how close I can get. Really close. There. Yes. Yes, very nice. Oops. So I don't know how interesting that is though. No bugs on it or anything. Anyway, they used to have white ones, which was kind of interesting. White forget-me-nots. You know, I got them to do it more often. See, these are almost going white. It's like a pink or something. But yeah, I just let my gardening thing go. So I'm gonna really try to take it seriously. Got a lot of these irises now, these Japanese ones, so I gotta move them around. They do clump nicely. And such. This area is a little too blocked by trees now. Probably will be. You know, so this is all taken over. I don't know what quite to do with this. Now it's in the shade. I guess I have to put some sort of other kind of plants in there. Yeah. And such. Tomatoes are going here, some anyway. Very soon. Yeah, they're not quite ready for the ground yet, but at least they start off so slow. I was kind of figuring they weren't going to make it. You know, you do want to get them in the ground before frickin' winter. So So, gotta work on that. So, anything else to report? It just is. I've said it so many times. It's just so different here. You know, without the neighbors, you know, they've been extracted. It's just amazing how quiet and peaceful and nice it is outside now. So it's just great. So that should inspire me. But you know, I don't know. I'm just kind of gripey because I just don't, you know, feel very good, you know, a lot. So I don't know whether something's really big wrong or what's wrong. But yeah, it might just be the aging thing. But, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter one way or the other, I suppose. The sun is good. Really is nice. Anyway, let's see, anything else that I have to talk about? There probably was some other videos. Hoth of the Day made a couple of videos to Piero, politely, you know, saying, what you on about, buddy? There's some other news. I mean, the step strand thing is, you know, that always bugs me. Because it's, you know, she's had videos that got quite a few views, and, you know, the fact that people don't even come back, and, you know, I just don't get it. I just don't. I mean, I get that everything's subjective and all that kind of shit, but I just don't, you know, I just don't get how people can, you know, not reward that kind of thing. But it's not even so. It's not even that they are not rewarding it. It's just that YouTube has just gotten so broken. You know, there's nothing's rationally indexed. Nothing. There's no way for us to do anything to support something. It's you know, it just sucks. And you know, it sucks that it sucks. But nobody's in the mood to fix anything. Damn it. Well, not enough people are in the mood to fix things. I can't, you know, there's no point in saying nobody, but I mean, when it's 4 people out of 7 billion, it might as well be nobody. So, it's pretty much that dismal in terms of how unmotivated, you know, their song is Motivate Me. It's just amazing how unmotivated people are to fix anything in some sort of realistic manner. You know, besides inform us that the moon landing was a fake, they seem to want to invest a lot of time in that kind of nonsense, but they don't want to invest any time in fixing anything. It just is horrible on this planet. Doom, I say. Anyway, the sun's gone. Damn. I was enjoying it. Is there a place I could put a quarter in to get some more? Maybe not. There are some clouds up there. Damn it. Anyway, so I think that's enough of a video. So I'll be around, but like I said, I do have to try to get something done. I gotta quit having pointless arguments with pointless people and do my work here, becoming some sort of real content producer. Shit. Yeah, real, unreal. Unreal, real content. Isn't that the irony? This real kind of content is, you know, doesn't work. So you have to do unreal content. You know, which sucks. Yeah. Anyway, till next time. Oh yeah, old fan did do she's got the archive site for my videos rolling. And, you know, I think it's perfectly adequate for its purposes. So it's just going to be a matter of uploading, you know, 10 million videos. So I'll be helping with that eventually, but still waiting for my better computer. that I should be getting soon, and such. Anyway, till next time.